What's up, fam? This is Legato from Omega Alpha. I haven't made a video in a while. It feels really good to be back. We're going to get right into it today. We're going to talk about like 15 upcoming projects, hot ones, early, Ordinals, ETH, Solana, SEI, everything. Just like every other wannabe influencer on YouTube says, I am not a financial advisor. Please don't take anything I say as financial advice. If you choose to dump your McDonald's salary into a waifu anime PFP just because some dapper gentleman on YouTube said so, it's kind of on you, fam. We're going to go real quick, one after the other. Boom, let's go. First up is Blockout. It's a $9.99 supply, $99 mint price, and is dropping on the Magic Eden Ordinal Launchpad. It's really cool. It's like digital art meets interactive gaming meets nerdy Bitcoin Ordinal maxi stuff. The idea of playing this old school retro kind of game on inscriptions and being able to rotate it around and all this kind of stuff, it's really cool. It's something that I haven't seen before. I'm excited about this mint. I think if you have a whitelist for it, it is a 100% win. So let's watch and see how it does. Next up is Planet Mojo, which is a pretty hyped mint. It's going to be on Ethereum, and they recently announced that it will be a free mint. Mojo Melee is a strategy game that's on the web and Google Play. They claim to have raised around $10 million in funding since 2021, and you can see a ton of gameplay footage all over their Twitter. Speaking of which, their Twitter is poppin'. There's tons of big AMAs, partnerships, you name it. They already have a partnership set up with Amazon Prime for exclusive in-game rewards for Prime members, backed by Animoca Brands, Polygon Studios, and a pretty stacked team with a ton of gaming experience. This is a super desired whitelist. Keep an eye on this one for sure. Next up is Kiraverse on Ethereum. It is another free mint, low supply of 888. Their investors and strategic partners include Pudgy Penguins, Immutable, GameStop, Double Peak, and this is one that's pretty popular. We just ran these in my group like the other day. It's a free-to-play multiplayer game where you can earn and trade digital assets. Param Labs is the game company behind it, and if you check them out, they are pretty successful in their own right. On Twitter, you can check out some pretty cool trailers and gameplay footage. It's definitely something that I would personally play. So I think if you can get Kira listed, it's a big W. Next up is Panz. The Genesis collection is on Bitcoin, but this second collection is on Ethereum. It's going to be an 8K supply, and they have a lot going on. Like so much that it's almost impossible for me to squeeze it into this little segment. If you mint one of these, you get to become a part of the Maxis ecosystem, which is gamified profit share, NFT airdrop, stake to earn points of the Maxi token, which is coming soon, a platform discount, an entry into a 100K USDT raffle. It's really just, you should probably just check out the details for yourself. Project Gajira is involved in this one, and their pre-sale spots were super in demand. I think 70% of their supply already sold in pre-sale. I could be wrong. It's definitely on my wish list. Here's another Ordinals project I really like, the Wizards of Ord. It's a 3333 supply, scheduled to mint sometime this month, with a mint price of 0.006 Bitcoin. The entire collection is inscribed on Block 78, which is a pretty big deal in Bitcoin history if you're a nerd, because it was the first instance that a block was mined by someone other than Satoshi. A lot of the real hardcore Ordinal people that I know are super psyched about this one. Leafo has definitely become a pretty well-respected creator in the space, doing other collections like Nakamoto Archives and Nord Rain, which are not only cool but have done really well. In my opinion, this fits the mold of an Ordinal no-brainer, as in, if you can get this NFT, be it on a secondary after it mints or whitelisted, you're probably going to be pretty happy about it. Next up is another Ordinals project, Ink on BTC. And if you're watching this channel and you haven't heard of this, I'm actually kind of shocked. It's been all over Twitter. They have a super small supply collection where they're picking different people in the space and doing some really cool one-of-one. But they also have a 10K collection coming out as well. Really cool art, really cool comics, and the vibes are just really good. Like I said in the beginning, if you haven't seen hashtag #GetInked all over your Twitter, who are you even following? Shameless plug, you should follow me. But back to the video. If you've ever listened to me on a Twitter space or a video, you know that honestly, I'm really not a big art guy. I'm rarely gonna buy an NFT just because of the art. Admittedly, I flip just about everything that I buy. I'm that type of trader. I'm very picky about what I hold on to. But if you look on their Twitter and check out some of these sneak peeks, not even the 1/1s, but the 10K collection, they're pretty dope. It's one of the rare times I've actually considered if I would maybe change my PFP. If a degenerate like me can appreciate the art, that's probably a really good sign. Next up is Xtremeverse. In my opinion, this is pretty much a lock for a banger. Great team, great marketing. They raised over 6 million already. If you follow me on Twitter, I mentioned this already a couple times, but it really gives me that vibe of like anime meets Fortnite meets Web3. It's a mobile shooter, already has a player base. They have over 1 million on-chain transactions already. It's connected to the BTX token. If you scope out the gameplay footage on Twitter, it's pretty awesome looking. So I'm really excited to see what they can do. Next up on the list is Iseky. They're already partnered with Xtremeverse and are listed on Xtremeverse games. And if you're watching this video and don't know about Xtremeverse, it's a pretty big deal. Play Ember, Age of Dino, there's a lot of big names associated. They're building an open world metaverse incorporating AI, gameplay. They seem to already have a pretty solid following here and in Asia. Streamers are playing it already, and you can check out some footage on their Twitter. You can get some more information on their website, and they show that they have over 4,000 people participating in their airdrop. You can read their white paper, future plans, and they have different tiers for their mint. If you're really lucky and can get a premium king whitelist, it is a free mint, but that's super hard to get. The rest of the mint is paid. For everyone else whitelisted, it's going to be 0.15 ETH. Let's see if they can live up to the hype. This one is super early, Monster Room. It's so early, they don't even have a tweet yet. How did I find out about it already? Wouldn't you like to know? The gaming studio behind this has already put out 2 other blockchain games. They are experienced. The game itself is fully built and ready, and it'll be downloadable from the App Store and Google Play. So both iOS and Android. And the word on the street is the supply is going to be pretty low. How did Legato get this information? Is it real? Are these just rumors? Is he making it up? I guess you'll have to wait and find out. Here's another monster one, Palio. This one is created by Xtremeverse Games. I swear I just talked about that. This whitelist is super in demand. I'm a big AI nerd, so this sounds pretty cool. The idea is that you craft your own AI companion. It uses language learning models and LoRa and stable I'm a nerd. Jeremy Horn is involved, AP Collective. I don't have enough time to rattle off all the big names that have their hands in this one, but the word on the street is that it's a 3333 supply. Coming soon, all whitelists are 100% guaranteed. Next up is Persona, retro anime style PFPs, and this is all a part of the gaming ecosystem by Unagi. Persona holders will be able to stake their NFTs and get UNA tokens, perks from current and future games. I believe their games have already like 500,000 users, over 6.5 million in revenue. They've raised over 12 million from various entities, including Binance Labs, and they have a lot of big name sports partnerships too. But besides all that technical stuff, it is taking Twitter by storm. If you're in my group Omega Alpha, you would have heard about this like a month or 2 ago and applied for the whitelist, and it was definitely hot. But this last week or 2, it's been going nuts. Everybody is talking about the art. Literally everyone and their mother. Hold on. Hello? Yes, Mom, I heard about Persona. No, I'm not giving you my whitelist. Get out of here. But seriously, it's everywhere. And to be honest, it's kind of nice to see an anime art PFP that isn't the same thing redone and oversaturated a billion times. No offense to everybody's anime PFPs, but there's just so many of them. So when you see something like this, it really stands out above. Here's another one that just about everybody knows, Pixel Pals, which is directly put on by pixelmon and Mantle. You know, like the blockchain, kind of a big deal. They call it a hyper casual game, so you have pet management, land management, fast-paced card dueling battles. You can win prizes like USDT, and you can actually level up your habitat in the game, which will be tied directly to the MON token distribution, which is pretty cool. Pixel Pals itself is super exclusive, free mint, 500 supply. I know when my group got this collaboration, they were really excited about it. And one of my homies is on the pixelmon team. Honestly, I'm bullish on everything they're touching. Even the Mon codes are hot. And really, pixelmon is probably like the best comeback story. But unfortunately, I don't have time to talk about it. So on to the next one, Destiny of God. It's a turn-based strategy card game. It's already playable on Android and coming to PC. They raised like $2 million already. So they're trying to mix dungeons and cool gameplay. It sounds like it could be pretty cool. As far as the mint itself, it is completely free and a low supply of 5.5. I'm not whitelisted for this one, but I feel like it's the Destiny of Gods. See what I did there? Huh? And the last project we're going to talk about today is SEI Mickey, which is on the SEI blockchain. SEI? I don't know. If you're not familiar, this blockchain has been popping off. Right now it feels like ETH or Sol in like 2021 and 2022. Everything's new, exciting, there's not a lot of marketplaces, and they're really looking for builders to contribute to the chain. I'm a little biased because I do know the team personally, but they're pretty stacked. They already have a working SEI node that people are using right now. They have plans for validator nodes on SEI, Sol, ETH, already have a token. Immediately upon mint, these are going to generate founders and have immediate utility. This project is backed by Founders Factory, which has their own equity group, partnerships with Magic Eden, Chainlink Labs. They strategically partnered with WeBump, which many people would say is the #1 project. So this one definitely has some potential. Their supply is 55.55. And their mint is scheduled for this coming week. Again, I am a little biased here, but I actually really think the art's cool too. If you guys are interested to learn more about the SEI blockchain, maybe I'll cover it in more detail in another video. And with that, boom, you made it to the end. If you want to see NFT content like this consistently, please shoot me a like and a subscribe on this video. You're going to get weekly content that's built for the filthy NFT degenerate that you are. But seriously, crypto, airdrops, Web3, gaming, VCs, Ordinals, ETH, whatever it is, you know I'm into it. Again, shameless plug, follow me on Twitter. You're going to get some of this stuff a lot earlier. I'll put all the links to everything I talked about in the description below. If you want to learn more about me, my group Omega Alpha, or my favorite flavor of Doritos, come check us out. And on that note,